Hi, and welcome to the channel. I'm Lindsay Sauer from Sweet and Sour Firsties. If you're new here, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe for tons of weekly back-to-school tips and tricks to help make it your best school year ever. This week is all about why you should use daily slides in your classroom. And as you can see, I have the daily slides pulled up for us. We are going to take an in-depth look at all of the things daily slides have to offer, how easy it is to edit them, and of course, why they are a must for management in your classroom. So as you can see, we are in the editing mode. So when you are showing it to students, you will do it in the present mode. And it's easy to project and display them on your Mimeo board, on your smart board, whatever you use. Just note that you can't edit those on the board. You have to edit them on your computer. But they're super easy to pull up and project and have on the board ready to go at all times. Let's start by talking about why they are a must. I want to start by saying first, they're great for creating a routine and predictability for students, especially at the beginning of the year. So if you start with slides at the beginning of the year from day one, you can help students learn to understand the day, and you can kind of see how ours is broken down, and we're going to go into more detail on all of these slides. It really helps you build the day for students and help students understand how their day is laid out and when they can expect what. From the moment they walk in your door, as you can see here from our morning routine, from the moment they leave, and yes, there's a dismissal routine because those 2 times of the day can be super hectic, students will know exactly what to do and have tons of visuals for them along the way. So if you're tired of hearing from students, what are we doing next? I don't know what to do. You need daily slides. Let's talk next about weekly lesson planning. We know how much work it is to set up lessons, get things up and going. This is another reason why daily slides are a must, is because it makes weekly lesson planning super easy. Let's go in and take a look at some of our core content, and you can see kind of why I like using slides for core content and how it works. Our reading lesson, you can see this is how that I've set the slides up to show the learning target and success criteria for students. What's nice is they're completely editable, so you can add or take away whatever you need. But I love adding visuals as much as I can, and that's why slides are really good too, is for all those visuals. Not only is this book picture, which all I did was snip from the internet and stick it in the slides, not only is this a visual of what book we're reading, but it's also linked to a YouTube video. So literally all I have to do is click on the book and it'll start reading the book to students. So if you think about all those times spent scrambling, searching for books, searching for anything that needs to be pulled up, there's no more of that with slides because you have it all linked in before the week even begins. And I also love that these slides can be reused from year to year. And so if you use similar books and similar content each year, once you build them and have them set up, you can simply add or change whatever needs to be taken out. And that makes the week-to-week planning really easy too, because the whole schedule and structure is built in. And if you have anything that changes throughout the week, you can simply add a slide and change whatever's new. So it just makes daily and weekly planning that much easier because it's already so much work to prep, plan, make all the copies, make sure everything's ready. The slides just make it even easier for you each week. And just like you saw with our reading slides, they're also great for center time too, especially for those young learners. You can see here, I have all these pictures that I've just snipped or I've taken of students and inserted so they can literally see everything they need to do. If they can't read yet, it's super easy for them to see the visual and know exactly what to do. Again, everything's easy to edit and change around. So if anything changes, you can just easily change it. And same thing here for this prediction page. You can just snip an actual picture of whatever it is they're doing and put it in there. So there's not, what does it look like? I don't know what to do. I don't know where it is. Here you go. Here's everything all laid out for you. So there's no more searching or scrambling, no more trying to find the right YouTube video without ads. It's just all there for you so that you just click and go and know everything's going to flow super easy. There's no stress along the way, and it makes those undesired behaviors go away because they're not waiting and then messing around because we're trying to pull up a video. Same thing with timers too. So all of these timers are really easy to just click and go. They're super loud for everyone to hear. Everyone can see them. Whatever students need to clean up and go, you can change all of the font. You can change whatever they need to do. And as you can see over here, this management clip art has been great too. It just gives students another visual cue of what they can and can't do during those certain times. You can see over here we have optional cleanup clip art for students and whatever they need to help clean up. And then of course tons of directions, super easy to insert whatever. Again, pictures, videos, clip art, whatever it is you need to insert, it's all right there and super easy to do. We know the littles need lots of breaks. So again, you can see this Danny Go video. All I have to do is click on it and it'll pull up the Danny Go video. We can take a quick brain break. No worry or scrambling or looking for a video. It's right there and they already know to expect it too. Oh, we're going to do this and then we're going to have a brain break. And you can put in those mindfulness breaks too. I always like to do a mindfulness break when we come back from any high energy thing. Think recess, think lunch, whatever it is, you just snap in that mindful video and just have a calming time in the classroom when everyone comes back in. Let's look more at how I use specific management clip art. So this is our connection circle that we do first thing in the morning, every morning. You can see I've added 2 things for students. They know they cannot go to the bathroom during this time. They cannot get water. So if they see that, they don't even have to ask. They know, okay, this is off limits at this time. All the text here I can change. So every time we have a new prompt for the day, all I have to do is edit it and change the prompt out. This looks like, sounds like box. You can add pictures in here for students so they can see what it looks like and sounds like. Or as you can see, we just have words because we did this together. They can see exactly what their expectation is without me having to say anything. All I have to do is point. Remember, your eyes are on the speaker. You can see there's some other optional clip art over here too. Make sure you're in your space, your eyes are watching. That's another beautiful thing about slides is that they're easily accessible for all learners. It's not just that if they can't read it, here you go, you can see it too. You can see what your expectations are. You can add voice levels for them so they know exactly what voice level they need to be at. That's great when you're having partner share time to be like, oh, remember, we're at a level 1 and just point to the slides and show them. So it really does make behavior management super easy because again, all those visuals are there for them. You literally just point and say, remember, this is what we need to be doing, or this is what we need to look like at this time. Another added bonus that I actually didn't think about when starting these slides is that they are super easy for substitutes. They are great. Every time you have slides and you have a sub come in, they are so happy because all they have to do is click and go through the slides throughout the day and everything's done for them. They know what to do. Students know what to expect because it keeps their routine the same and you can change out what's needed. And of course, the biggest thing when you need a sub is if you're at home, I had to do this, sick babies at home, you can't get into the building, you can edit the slides because they're on Google and then your teammates can pull it up at your school. So you don't even have to go into the building. If you're at home, you can literally edit the slides from home and then and your teammate can project them for you when you're gone. So it really is just amazing. So I'll just quickly show you some of our slides that we have. There are over 110 templates for you with tons of different options, easy to edit, make your own. You can see we have slides for groups. I had all the student names there. You can see there's must do, may do during centers. There's also rotations, however you like to set up centers, cleanup slides. Again, just adding in every single part of your day, making it easy. Brain breaks, whatever curriculum you use, adding in those videos, adding in, again, look, here's that management clip art, easily changing success criteria and learning target. Here's that mindful moment. You can see we always do this when we have big, heavy learning to make sure that everybody's ready to learn again. And whatever changes, everything is easy to edit and change and make your own. There are tons of timer options from 10, 15, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, pretty much anything you need for whatever amount of time you need students to know if they're doing centers, if they're cleaning up, whatever it is. That dismissal routine, all of these you can take out and change and make your own for whatever your class needs are. And look, you can even link in. You can see I have a read aloud ready and linked in. So all I have to do is click on that when everyone's done. I mean, if you are not using slides, you have got to try them out. They are a must have for management. Weekly planning, daily planning, they are a game changer for the classroom and one of my number 1 tools that I use on a daily basis. And of course, you know that I've linked them below for you. You can have access to all of our slides, have all these templates ready to go, tons of tips for editing them and making your own. Once you make the change to daily slides, you are never going to go back. I promise. So make sure to grab your daily slides in the description below and let us know, have you tried them yet? And if you have, how are they going? I really hope you enjoyed this week's video all about daily slides and see how easy they are to edit and make your own and why they are a game changer for the classroom. Again, if you're new here, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe for tons of weekly back to school tips, and I'll see you next week.